Okay, sorry guys. I should pay better attention to my timer on my videos. But okay, so going back to this question, you actually need to go up here where it says that AL plus LS equals SK plus LS. And then we need to look at, okay, AL plus LS is equal to AS. So I can take this guy out and put this guy in place of it. And then, if I see that, this should actually be a K, sorry. Then I see that SK plus LS, which is this guy, is equal to LK, so I can take this part out and put LK in. Then what I get is I've taken this piece out and put AS in, taken this piece out and I put LK in. So that would be substitution. PO, and we're equality, so E. Okay? All right, next page. What I want for you to do is I want for you to try every single problem on this page on your own. So I want you to pause me. I want you to do this proof. There's only one proof, and then there's some mathematical equations that you'll have to set up to solve for variables on the next ones. So pause me, complete that, and then unpause me when you are done. Okay, number 4. Given that the measure of angle 4 equals 120, so I'm going to label that. They gave me a picture. I'm going to label it. This is 120. And that 2 is congruent to 5. And that 4 is congruent to 5. So I'm going to put one arc in both of those. So that should tell me that this is congruent to this, which is congruent to this. And if I know that this is 120, that should tell me that those are also 120. Which it tells me to prove that angle 2 is 120, which we kind of just talked through real quick right there. So what they did on this first statement is they actually took all my given statements, all 3 of them, and they run them in one statement, which is my given. Then what they did was they took this piece right here, and they got angle 2 is congruent to angle 4. They got that because both of them had 5. So that would be transitive. And in this case, PO, and then we have a congruent sign, so it's C. And the reason they did that, or the reason we can do transitive POC is because they both had 5. So we take out 5 and we sandwich them together for transitive property. Okay. Next, something because of definition of congruent angles. Remember definition of congruent angles. If I'm looking at my little sheet, that means that I can go from congruency to equal sign or equal sign to congruency. So that would mean that this changes to measure of angle 2 equals the measure of angle 4. So then, that brings me to my proof statement, which is the measure of angle 2 equals 120. Well, up above, we said the measure of angle 4 equals 120. So what they've done is they've taken out 4 and put in 120 for that. So that would be substitution, POE. All right. Solve for x using the given information. Explain your steps. They are telling me that this angle is equal to this angle. So to solve for x, I just set them equal. 11x minus 8 equals 9x plus 4. I'm going to subtract 9x for both sides, so I get 2x minus 8 equals 4. I'm going to add 8 to both sides, so I get 2x equals 12. Divide by 2, so I get x equals 6. And they just want me to solve for x. But they also want me to, I should have put that here, give the steps. Okay, so, oops. So this goes back to an algebraic equation. Okay, so this is kind of my given because they are equal to each other. What did I do here? I subtracted 9, so this would be subtraction POE. Then I added 8, so that would be addition POE. Then I divide by 2, so that would be division POE. Same thing here. This guy is equal to this guy. So I'm going to start out with 5x minus 7 equals 3x minus 1. That's essentially a given. Then I'm going to subtract 3x from both sides, and when I do that, I get 2x minus 7 equals negative 1. So that's subtraction POE. I'm going to add 7 to both sides, so I get 2x equals 6. So that's addition POE. I'm going to divide by 2, and I get x equals 3. So that is division POE. All right, next ones. A to B to D equals D to B to E. And then D to B to E equals B to this. So that makes this, because this is equal to this is equal to this, by transitive property, I know that this is equal to this. So we're going to say 14x minus 10 equals 11x plus 5. We're kind of skipping a step, and we're going to write transitive POE. I'm going to subtract 11x from both sides, so I get 3x minus 10 equals 5. So that is subtraction POE. I'm going to add 10 to both sides, so I get 3x equals 15. That's addition POE. And then I get x equals 5, because I divide by 3 on both sides, so that's division POE. All right, next one, k to p equals p to n, and k to p equals 18. That would make this equal to 18, right? So that would be, I can do 7x minus 10 equals 18 by substitution, POE, because I'm taking out this k to p, and I'm putting 18 in the place of it and setting them equal. So I'm going to add 10 to both sides, so I get 7x equals 28. That's addition, POE. I'm going to divide by 7 on both sides, so that gets x equals 4, so that's division, POE. All right, so that is all of 2.6 notes. We will go on to 2.7 notes in the next video and do some more proofs. Thanks, guys. Oh, make sure to look for your homework or homeworks assignments.